So, for our children and young people and childish among us, we have a story this morning, and we are in the middle of a year in our church exploring and practicing what it means to live a generous life. Every month we're looking at a little different way of what it means to give or receive a gift. This month we're talking about wisdom and mentors, basically people in our lives who have been really important and good teachers. And I know a story that comes out of the Buddhist tradition and the Buddhist religion, and it's about a monk and a samurai. Does anybody know what a samurai is? Somebody does, they're just not telling me. A warrior, a soldier. And a monk, it's kind of like a minister. Sometimes they wear funny-looking robes, and they meditate, and they help teach people about how to live a good life. Well, one day, a samurai was traveling across town, and he walked up to a temple, and one monk was standing there by himself. And the samurai is used to people paying attention to him, and he's huge, and he had a big, deep, booming voice, and he walked up to the monk, and he said, "Monk, teach me about heaven and hell." And the monk looked up at him, and he said, "You? Nah, I can't teach you about heaven and hell. You're stupid. You're smelly. You're not good at your job. You're a disgrace to all the samurai. I can never teach you anything." And the samurai got angry and red, and his breath started to just come out of his nostrils, and he was hot and mad, and he pulled his sword out, and he ran at the little monk, and he pulled his sword and was coming at the monk, and just as the sword was about to hit the little man who was looking up at the samurai, he saw that he was afraid, and his body changed, and he felt compassion for this person that he was about to harm. And the monk looked up at him and said, "That was hell." And he looked at him, and he dropped his sword, and he got down on his knees and hugged the man's legs and told him, "Thank you." And the monk looked at him and said, "That's heaven." So sometimes we get lessons from really unexpected places. Our teachers maybe aren't who we expect them to be, and sometimes it's really hard to learn about what it means to live a good life. That's one of my favorite stories, and I think it takes a couple of times hearing it to get some more out of it. And your teachers have that story in their classrooms, and they're going to read it with you again when you get to class and talk about what it might be like to be the monk and the samurai in that story. And so I'll invite you to go to your classrooms with your teachers, and if the rest of us will please join us in singing the children to their classrooms, the song "Go Now in Peace" is on the back cover of your hymnal.